Over the years, we've seen some of the best golf players sporting some kick-ass, elegant, casual looks. But while everyone is trying to fit in, a few players really don't tone down their attire. These handful of golfers have made the fans go crazy, not because of their game, but because of the way they dress up. Here's some golfers who wore things that fans can never forgive. First up, John Daly and the New York Yankees pants. John Daly never fails to create buzz on social media with his mediocre pants and sometimes the whole outfit. His choice of pants really makes the fans question his fashion sense. In 2019, during a PGA championship, the golfer entered the golf course wearing pants covered with the New York Yankees logo. And if you ask us whether those pants looked good or not, well, no, they didn't. Seems like Daly likes to be the center of attention. If not that, he must have worn those pants for good luck so he could win the 2019 PGA championship just like he did in 1991. But even the pants didn't help him do so. Some fans even looked up the price of the New York Yankees pants, and it turns out they cost a total of $110. Some fans believe that after Daly didn't get enough attention by using a golf cart to move around the course, he decided to wear the Yankees pants. We can't say that the fans are wrong, because Daly is famous for wearing weird attire choices. After all, he's the same guy who wore an outfit with several shades, and not one of them sat well with each other. Next, Sergio Garcia's all-yellow outfit. There's no way that any golf fan would ever forget that all-yellow number that Sergio Garcia wore at the 2006 British Open. The interesting part about this is that Garcia is actually considered one of the most stylish golfers of all time, but who knew this all-yellow number would become a nightmare for the golfer himself? In an interview, Garcia admitted that the yellow outfit was the worst fashion misstep for him. He also explained that initially, the plan was to wear a yellow shirt and red pants, but the color combination wasn't that popular at the time, so he just went for an all-yellow outfit instead. Garcia regrets the outfit, but he thinks it's okay because getting talked about was also an important accomplishment. We love that attitude of his. Now we have Duffy Waldorf and his flowery hats. Duffy Waldorf wasn't always Duffy. Instead, it was his golfing grandmother who used to call him the Little Duffer. Later in life, his father dropped the and added the Y, and that's how Duffer became Duffy. Other than his name, the player is also famous for wearing his signature flowery hats, and today, his chapeaus and his name have become his trademarks. Flowery hats are one thing, but we wonder why these hats never match his polos. There must be a story behind it as well. Anyways, no matter how flowery his hat or how unusual his name is, no one is allowed to make fun of any of them. In an interview, the player revealed that he wore a colorful chapeau that his wife got for him for the first time because he had a late tea time, and he thought that the hat would be remembered if he came onto TV that day. He was right about it, because he actually got a lot of TV time because of that hat. This is how Duffy started wearing flowery hats, and now he travels around with 10 to 12 flowery hats to match his knit shirts. But they never match. Up next, Phil Mickelson wearing a dress shirt at a golf championship will never get old. In April 2018, during the practice round at Augusta National, Mickelson was seen wearing a full-sleeve button-down dress shirt. But that doesn't cause many problems because only the diehard fans watched the practice round. Things got weird when the player turned up to the course in another full-sleeve dress shirt for the opening of the Players' Championship. Genuinely speaking, his unconventional outfit looked ridiculous. While talking about Mickelson's outfit, Daryl Rowe, ice hockey player, tweeted saying, "Phil looks like a guy who's gonna check my place for termites and then give me a detailed estimate. I'm his 5th stop of the day." You're absolutely right if you think that Mickelson wore that dress shirt because of money. Apparently, the golfer agreed to wear a mizzen and main performance dress shirt because that would get him a stake in the company. And not just that, an endorsement deal offered even more money. So that means you can make Mickelson look like an Orkin technician in exchange for money and a stake in your company. Up next, Jesper Parnevik and his love for flat-brimmed hats. No matter what game it is, you'll always find Parnevik wearing a flat-brimmed hat, and we have some questions about it. What does this hat even help with? Does it block the sun? Or does he wear it because he's the 90s Will Smith fan? We need answers. Parnevik loves this hat so much, he even wore it to the Masters in 2001. But the rumor has it that Parnevik lost his favorite flat-brimmed hat, and that's the reason we haven't seen him playing in the Masters since 2005. Well, if that's true, we hope that he finds it and comes back, because we can bear it with the hat, but not him being away from the golf course. Now, we have Rickie Fowler in his prisoner jumpsuit. Rickie doesn't usually wear such outfits, but we wonder who became his stylist when he wore an orange jumpsuit. Yes, we get it, that he looks like Zac Efron, but that doesn't mean you can dress up like a giant creamsicle. The 23-year-old often dresses up more like a teenager than a professional golfer, but we can't criticize him a lot because he's still young, and golfers often learn with time, specifically how to dress for the golf course. In his most recent appearances, the player was seen wearing Puma shirts and pants, and it seems like his style is maturing day by day. There's a great chance that the golfer will soon become a fashion icon. He just needs to avoid all orange outfits because they look like he's playing golf while wearing prison clothes. Up next, Walter Hagen's signature shorts and dressy shirt. Walter Hagen was a superstar golf star, and everything related to him is still famous in the golfing world. Hagen himself is no more among us, but his signature shorts and dressy shirts will always be a topic of discussion. Not just that, he was the first one to wear shorts, +4s, that were slightly longer than the knees, along with nice dressy shirts. He was famous for wearing outrageously colored shorts and expensive customized clothes. At the same time, others would only wear boring colors such as brown and gray. Unfortunately, the camera in his time couldn't capture all the colors, but it's true that he became a fashion icon, and many copied his style. Even today, you can find the modified forms of Walter Hagen shorts and pants. pants. It's safe to say, even though the pants looked kind of funny, they really got famous among other golfers. Now we have Ian Poulter following John Daly's footsteps. Just like John Daly, Ian Poulter also seems to have a thing for funny-looking pants. But the difference here is that surprisingly, Poulter looks good in such pants. Maybe it's his handsome look to do the trick. The thing isn't about pants alone. Our guy decided to wear a sweater with the British flag imprinted on it during a championship. If you Google the golfer's name, you'll find plenty of pictures of him wearing checked, striped, and vibrant pants. At one point, we actually thought Poulter was related to Daly by blood, but that didn't turn out to be true, so we'll assume that he considers Daly as idol. Oh, and how can we forget his crazy hairstyle with blonde and red highlights? The hairstyle was actually a tribute to Arsenal, Poulter's favorite football team, but Poulter's fans still think it was the worst hairstyle he ever had. Up next, Hale Irwin and Lee Trevino's red pants. Even today, the two are known for the red pants that they wore to some of the most important championships. Hale Irwin paired an off-white striped polo with the red pants, while Lee Trevino decided to go for a black polo. And honestly speaking, both looked equally funny. But the good part about this is that none of these players is known for their fashion etiquette. But still, we're curious. Why'd someone wear a pair of red pants when there are so many other color pants available on the market? Well, we aren't advertising anyone to wear orange or yellow pants, so don't take our advice that way. While we're talking about red outfits, Rory Sabatini also tried the trend. But it wasn't his pants. Instead, his red shirt and red belt with a sparkling skull-like buckle made him look completely different from the other golfers. The truth is that we personally liked this look, but we can't say the same about his fans. For now, this is everything, fam. It's time to wrap up, but we'll be back with more amazing content soon. You can tell us about your favorite part of the video in the comments below. Till next time, stay safe and stay healthy. Goodbye!